It's about time a brand took a completely fresh look at the market for big van-derived 5 or 7 seat people carrying MPVs, which is exactly what Kia has done with this all-electric PV5 passenger model. Turns out that EVs of this sort can be cheaper, more spacious and cleverer. My name is Jonathan Crouch. I've been testing cars for over 40 years. You'll find them all on the Car and Driving Car Reviews app. Here, I'm going to try and tell you everything that you really need to know about this car in a way you'll find nowhere else.
The PV5 Passenger sits on a commercialized version of the eGMP-S electric platform the Korean brand uses for its family EVs. Drive comes from a single front-mounted electric motor with 161 brake horsepower, and there's a choice of 2 battery packs. Things kick off with the standard range 51.5 kWh unit we're trying here, which offers up to 183 miles. You might, though, want to stretch to the larger, more usable 71.2 kWh long-range battery pack, which is capable of taking the PV5 up to 256 miles. The steering's light, but refinement's excellent. You'll feel potholes and speed humps, but not as much as in most rival van-based MPVs. Maneuverability around town is easy thanks to the glassy cabin. On the open road, performance is adequate, this standard range 51.5 kWh version making 62 miles an hour in 12.8 seconds, a figure the long-range 71.2 kWh model improves to 10.7 seconds. Maximum speed for both versions, though, is limited to just 84 miles an hour. Once you locate the drive mode button, it's at the base of the curiously shaped 2-spoke wheel. You can activate 3 different drive mode settings: Eco, Normal and Snow, and there are 4 brake regen options. Towing capacity is rated at 750 kilograms for the standard range version or 1500 kilograms for the long range model.
This really is quite a trendy mobility pod, isn't it? The PV5 Passenger is like no large family MPV you've ever seen. And perhaps the main reason why is its deep, low window line, broken only at the B pillar. Obviously, virtually everything here is shared with the LCV PV5 cargo version of this design. But this passenger model is based only on that van variant's 4.7 metre long body, low roof L2 H1 PV5 body shape. It's about the same length as a Volkswagen ID Buzz.
Inside up front, there's quite a utilitarian feel, but you'd expect that in a practical MPV, and all versions are well equipped with part synthetic leather upholstery, LED cabin lighting and a reversing camera. The driver's instrument display you view through the thin-rimmed steering wheel is quite small, 7.5 inches, but it has 2 selectable layouts. Big front quarter-light windows create an airy feel, and the front seats position you commandingly, but it's irritating that the front windows don't lower fully. As you'd hope in a family MPV, there's lots of space to stow things. Pulling back the sliding door to get to the second row reveals a passenger bench set noticeably lower than the front chairs. This accentuates the low side window line, and there's generous elbow space, legroom and headroom. Unfortunately, though, you get a bench rather than the individual chairs found in some rivals, and that bench doesn't slide. The seat backs can be moved from upright to reclined in multiple stages. As for luggage capacity, well, you'll need to allow a lot of rearward space before raising the huge tailgate, which in this 5-seat version reveals up to 1,320 litres of boot space. If you've more to get in, the second row bench divides in a 60-40 split. When that's flat, up to 2,300 litres of space is freed up. Connect up to the charge port in the nose, thoughtfully illuminated at night, and it DC charges at up to 150 kilowatts, which, to give you some perspective, is better than the feeble 100 kilowatts of a Vauxhall Vivaro electric, but some way off the 200 kilowatt figure you'd get from a much pricier Volkswagen ID Buzz. At a reasonably fast DC public charger, battery replenishment in this Kia can be completed from 10 to 80% in under 30 minutes. What about AC charging at home? Well, if you've only a single-phase 7.4 kilowatt wall box, a full charge will need about 7 hours with the standard range battery, or about 10 hours for the long-range version. If you've an 11 kilowatt wall box with a 3-phase supply, a full charge will need about 5 hours with the standard range battery, or about 7 hours for the long-range version.
The PV5 Passenger is a welcome contender in the full EV large MPV segment. Previously, contenders in this class were either very LCV-like or very expensive, or both. This Kia is clearly van-derived but styled confidently, plus it's practically configured and priced to undercut all its main rivals. As a second car for a large family or an Uber driver's dream, you could certainly see a market for it. And it's going to make the other players in this segment up their game.